Hi viewers, welcome to an overview on professional associations. Library associations have been playing an important role in conveying useful messages and guidelines for library development, acting in this transitional era as meeting places for professionals, helping them exchange opinions and promoting free access to information, while also facing a series of structural, political, cultural and financial challenges. Each professional association and institution recognizes the importance of codifying and making known to the profession and to the public the ethical principles that guide the work of librarians, other professionals providing information services. Associations are seen as relevant sources of information and knowledge sharing and a way to make contacts with others. Information professionals recognize that they need relevant information to be effective in their positions, and practical up-to-date information is readily and openly shared by association, conferences and in association publications. Functions of library associations. The Advisory Committee for Libraries, constituted by Government of India, had prescribed some functions of a library association. The principal function is to put a behavior future planning for the present position of libraries, library staff and library services after the evaluation against the government. For the welfare of the library staff, the association should force the government to accept and comply their demands by the right movement against the government, which can only be possible if the organization is established on strong basis. It is also one of the functions of library associations to establish close relations among library personnel by awakening brotherhood among them. Awakening of reading habits in the people of the society is also the function of the library association. Making efforts to enact and apply the Library Act in the areas concerned so that the public of the same area may get of the good library services. Organizing seminars, conferences, workshops and camps on the topics such as libraries, library techniques, library personnel, users of the libraries, etc., so that the new persons may be attracted towards libraries. To prepare the moral rules and code of conduct for the librarian and other library staff so that they may behave properly with the readers. To establish uniformity and effectiveness in library techniques and library education by applying standardization in library services and functions. Organizing of training programs for library staff members so that they can provide better service to the readers. To help in solving the various problems of lower associations and directing them in this connection. Publication of the activities of the association done during the year in the form of annual report for the information of its members and distribute it among them. Establishment of good relations with other similar associations and also to increase the relation and cooperation with them. Library associations tend to discharge their functions by holding library conferences, seminars and meetings, by publishing library journals, by holding lectures and conducting study circles and exhibitions. In all these, the objectives of library associations are to strengthen and expand the library movement and not to assist any particular library or section of librarians. In this context, it will be worthwhile to compare the foundation, growth and achievements of the library associations in USA, UK and India and to see how far they are achieving the objectives, purpose and functions laid down above. Library associations in India. India has many national and state level library associations. Each state in India has an association. Only few associations are active in contributing to professional development. A brief study of some of library associations at the national level, namely Indian Library Association (ILA), Indian Association of Special Libraries and Information Centers, and Indian Association of Teachers of Library and Information Sciences are working well. ILA, the Indian Library Association, was founded in 1933 at Calcutta. It is the national association which represents those who work in or advocate for Indian libraries. ILA members work in college, university, public, special and school libraries. ILA has provided a wide variety of services and programs to its members and others in the library community. The objectives of ILA may said to be the promotion of library movement in India, promotion of training, education and research in library and information science, bibliographic study and research, spread of library legislation for the establishment of public library services in state and union territories, improvement in the status and scale of pay of the library staff, publication of library science literature, establishment of library and information networks in the country in different disciplines such as science and technology, social science and the humanities, to take all possible steps for the promotion of efficient and effective library and information services in India. Cooperation with international organizations with similar objectives. ILA has been organizing annual conferences, seminars and other activities since its inception. It is affiliated to IFLA, International Federation of Library Association, and COMLA, Commonwealth Library Association, and is represented on RRRLF, NBT, CBT and ISI. It publishes ILA Bulletin quarterly and ILA Newsletter quarterly, besides publishing papers of its various conferences. It is considered to be the representative body of library profession in the country and has been functioning to justify its existence. IASLIC, Indian Association of Special Libraries and Information Centers, is a pioneer association in India that has been working for the development of library and information services since its inception in 1955. IASLIC has adopted various multifaceted activities for the healthy growth of library services and to safeguard the interest of library professionals as well as library users. IASLIC has been working to resolve various discrepancies, particularly in selection of hardware and library software packages, interchange formats, training for digitalization, and to set a standard that ideally suits the most of the libraries in our country. After introduction of computer application in LIS in the later part of 1980s, libraries urgently required adequate computer trained workforce to perform library services. Understanding the scenario and anticipating the future needs, IASLIC has been giving prime importance to manpower development program. IASLIC are conferences, seminars, workshops, study circles, special interest groups, publications, lectures by experts. IATLIS, Indian Association of Teachers of Library and Information Science, is a professional association of more than 600 teachers and professionals in library and information science in India. Since its inception in 1969, IATLIS has been active in taking up several issues of LIS education in India, especially relating to the development of curriculum, teaching methods, infrastructure, teachers training, etc. It actively works for the promotion of the professional interest of LIS teachers. The main objectives of IATLIS are to promote exchange of ideas on education in library science, to promote research in education in library science, to promote the publication of books and periodicals on education in library science, to hold conferences, seminar and colloquia for the development and propagation of ideas in the education in library science, to give consultation services on education in library science, to promote the training of the teachers of library science in India, to promote the welfare of the teachers of library science in India. It is observed that IATLIS only one objective fulfills the criteria, that is to organize conferences, seminar and colloquia for the development and propagation of ideas on education in library science. As part of its activities, it conducts national seminars, workshops, training programs, etc. It brings out its official organ, IATLIS Communications, besides publishing conference volumes. Library Associations Abroad, ALA. The American Library Association is the oldest and largest library association in the world, providing association information, news, events and advocacy resources for members, librarians and library users. Founded on October 6, 1876 during the Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia, the mission of ALA is to provide leadership for the development, promotion and improvement of library and information services and the profession of librarianship in order to enhance learning and ensure access to information for all. The association actively works to increase public awareness of the crucial value of libraries and librarians, to promote state and national legislation beneficial to libraries and library users, and to supply the resources, training and support network needed by local advocates seeking to increase support for libraries of all types. The association provides opportunities for the professional development and education of all library staff, members and trustees. It promotes continuous lifelong learning for all people through library and information services of every type. CILIP. The Chartered Institute of Library and Information Professionals is the leading professional body of librarians, information specialists and knowledge managers in the United Kingdom. It was formed in 2002 by the merging of the Library Association, founded in 1877 as a result of the first International Conference of Librarians, and the Institute of Information Scientists, founded in 1958. CILIP's vision is a fair and economically prosperous society underpinned by literacy, access to information and the transfer of knowledge. CILIP has approximately 15,000 members. CILIP publishes a monthly magazine, CILIP Updates, including listing of job vacancies. CILIP Update contains news, comment and features from the library and information sectors. ListJobNet is the magazine's recruitment website, providing the latest online library and information jobs. CILIP also runs a publishing imprint, Face It Publishing. There are several local branches across the United Kingdom, 25 special interest groups and over 20 organizations in LASEN, including such bodies as the African Caribbean Library Association, the Librarians Christian Fellowship and the Society of Indexers. CILIP hosts a conference every 2 years called Umbrella, containing LA, the acronym of the Library Associations. Umbrella 2009 and Umbrella 2011 were held at the University of Hatfield and Umbrella 2013 at the University of Manchester. SLA, Special Libraries Association, is an international professional association for library and information professionals working in business, government, law, finance, non-profit and academic organizations and institutions. SLA was founded in 1909 in the United States. It is now an international organization with over 9,000 members in over 75 countries. SLA is organized by chapters and divisions and special interest groups. The association has a CEO and an elected president, while special libraries include law libraries, news libraries, corporate libraries, museum libraries, and medical libraries and transportation libraries. Many information professionals today do not actually work in a library setting. They actively apply their specialized skill to support the information needs of their organizations. Association activities include conferences, professional education, networking, and advocacy. ASLIB, an exploratory conference held at Hudson, Hertfordshire in 1924 resulted in a decision to form the Association of Special Libraries and Information Bureau. In 1983, name of the association was changed to Association for Information Management, but as the association is well known as ASLIB, its acronym retained. ASLIB was set up to serve people playing the role of librarian or information professional who were not necessarily professional librarians. ASLIB draws on members from academic, corporate and public sector organization, with about 75% of its membership being UK based. Aim and objectives of ASLIB are to facilitating the coordination and systematic use of sources of knowledge and information in all public affairs and in industry and commerce and in all the arts and sciences, to increase the contribution of information to the economy, social and cultural life of community management. The main activities of ASLIB are: each annual conference of ASLIB take up a specific theme for deliberations. Besides, ASLIB and its various specialist group regularly organize conference, seminars and professionals meeting to discuss issues confronting the library and information specialists. ASLIB organizes short-term courses and training programs for both members and non-members. ASLIB, through its Outline Information Center, provide enquiry service concerning the availability of databases on specific subjects, coverage of data, search strategy and equipment and telecommunication. Provides more than 30,000 volumes in the ASLIB library, most of which are related to information science and documentation. Some of the publications of ASLIB are ASLIB Newsletter Monthly, ASLIB Proceeding Monthly, ASLIB Booklist Monthly, ASLIB Directory, Journal of Documentation Quarterly, Program Uses of Computers in Libraries Quarterly, forthcoming International Scientific and Technical Conference Quarterly, the Handbook of Special Librarianship, Index to Thesis. Professional Library Association and institution in facing access to information in any nation can be both indigenous and international. These associations provide career opportunity for librarians to meet and share experiences and learn from each other. They offer a range of services to members and look after their interests. Information professionals play a unique role in gathering, organizing and coordinating access to the best available information sources for the organization, understanding the critical need of turning that information into usable knowledge. Before we move to the next unit, please try to answer the following questions. How do library associations play a role in the development of library profession? Explain critically the activities and functions of library associations in India and abroad. Here are some books for your reference. Libraries and Society by Sharma and S.K. Pandey, SS Publications, New Delhi. Library and Society by J.K. Khanna, SS Publications, New Delhi. Hope you found the session informative. See you next time. Until then, goodbye.